I think it's interesting when you see like people's profiles being like, just looking for a quarantine buddy. That kind of reminds me that we're all human and we just want connection.
We've opened up to each other in ways that I haven't opened up to someone that I've dated for months and months and months.
What started out as like, oh, maybe we'll meet in 2 weeks is now, oh, maybe it'll be a month or two. So I'm finding that it's building those more authentic relationships, even though we're separate.
Look at the standard process, so we'll call it the pre-coronavirus pandemic process. In the US, on average, you would message back and forth between 3 and 6 months before you even talk to the person or meet them in person. Now with virtual dating, there's no excuse, right? It is, let's talk tonight or let's talk tomorrow because I know you're not busy. You know I'm not busy.
During this time, there's a lot of physical isolation, but we don't think it has to mean, social disconnect. We've seen over the past, couple of weeks, huge changes for the scale of what we're talking about. 20% more conversations on a global scale. It's hard to get your head around how big the deal that is. It's an enormous change. And then 25% longer conversations.
We were meant to meet in person exactly 3 weeks ago. And I think about a week after that didn't happen, we decided to have our first video call. And it was actually really nice. I was really nervous. It wasn't planned in advance. It was like, hey, do you want a video chat right now? Which I think was better because I didn't have time to worry about what we were going to talk about or what I looked like or anything like that.
We kind of made known that it was awkward and weird and how we weren't going to even really ever see each other. We Skyped and brought our own alcohol and drank and talked.
I've gotten takeout from similar restaurants with guys, so I really like Indian, you really like Indian. Let's both get takeout Indian. And then we kind of just sit there eating Indian, continuing to talk.
It was so comfortable to where I was like, hey, I'm gonna go get more wine. And I was just like, I have a question. And he was like, that's an interesting one. And I was like, I'll give you a minute. I'll be back.
The conversation's been really natural. We've talked about our lives and our dreams. And, because we're only talking, you can get into really deep stuff.
I've been telling people that I haven't met in person things that my past partners had no idea about me. Even things that close friends don't know about me or that I haven't talked with them about. It's not necessarily focused on an end goal because we don't know what's going to happen.
When you remove the physical component, though, how does this kind of dating equate to the real face-to-face thing?
You think about physical attraction. There's many elements of the equation of physical attraction. Right? But you can see most of those on video. There's enough data coming to you for you to determine if you could physically be attracted to somebody. And then at the same time, physical attraction is only one element of attraction.
I think that the kind of physical world is really, really important, but I think it's additive. And I think what's happening now is that a very large number of people are being exposed for the first time, really, to the idea that these kind of digital social experiences are interesting and valid and meaningful.
You really can only get to know each other right now. There's absolutely no option of meeting up. If anyone's truly interested in you, they have to get to know you and talk to you. And I think that's actually really fascinating.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.